This is Cabelas Dangerous Hunts 2011 for Xbox 360, Wii, and PlayStation 3, the version we're watching here. I'm playing this with the Top Shot Elite, the Cabelas gun, sniper rifle, assault rifle looking thing, which works quite well for this game. Also, the PS3 version works with the Move. I had a chance to play this game prior to release in the Cabelas Hunt Across America tour truck, and you can watch my videos of that. I got to play this on the 360 and the Wii. The PS3 and 360 versions feel identical. They both look really sharp and are very responsive when played with the Top Shot Elite, which I am also reviewing separately with the wireless sensor bar. Very cool accessory. Now we need some new House of the Dead games. Now, speaking of House of the Dead, where you're trying to survive by slaughtering waves of zombies, in this game, you're trying to slaughter waves of animals which are attempting to eat you alive. And it feels like a zombie invasion. The survival mode in Cabelas Dangerous Hunts 2011 rocks. This is your basic old-school arcade-style shooting gallery-style gameplay. It progressively gets harder the longer that you survive. And it's really cool arcade style because you're not only racking up points and getting combos, but you're also shooting power-ups, and the key to survival is effectively using your power-ups, not just hitting what you're shooting at. Time slowdown and unlimited ammo are critical to staying alive, as are health kits. So you'll see that some animals are marked with a little power-up icon. You want to shoot them and then use that power-up or score multiplier or health quickly, because you can't stockpile them. That's what makes it challenging. You have to try to get the power-ups while also just staying alive. The survival mode is very cool, and there's several different levels, including Rhino Rampage, which sounds like an energy drink. And while there are video game representations of animals, this whole thing has a very zombie invasion style quality to it. So at no point does it feel even remotely realistic. If you're looking for more of a realistic hunting game, something like Cabela's North American Adventures might be more up your alley. I'm also reviewing that one. This one is really a glorified arcade shooter, and it totally succeeds at that. I think what they need to do, since this is published by Activision, is have some downloadable content with zombie levels. It worked in World at War. Get Treyarch involved. Let's get some zombies in Cabelas Dangerous Hunts. Nothing's more dangerous than hunting zombified animals. Well, except maybe fighting off robots. Oh, what the hell, they should have that too. Now, you don't just get a survival mode in this game with just a few survival levels. I think they could use more. You also get the classic shooting mode, which is more of a traditional Cabelas-style hunting game, but equally arcade-style and equally fun, where you're trying to rack up serious points by maximizing your combos and items while not shooting the female deers and stuff, and at the same time you're also being attacked by animals. But not the birds. You see, I think this game should have gone Hitchcock on you. You know, you would expect, like, wolves and hyenas and bears to attack you, but I think it would have been more fun if all the birds were flying away and then kind of stopped mid-flight, and then flew right at the screen and pecked out your eyes. See, that would have been dangerous.
Slow-mo. Rack 'em.
The game saves your high scores, so you can compete against yourself or your friends. You can play up to 4-player multiplayer competitively, which is nice. And it's all a lot of fun, right up until you try to play the storyline.
It's about the future of this family. We own the land you're standing on, and everything you can see. One day, it'll all be yours. But only if you can prove yourself worthy of that legacy.
Then why did you make the controls so awful? This is like a double letdown, because storyline modes in games like this are usually awful. So I wasn't really looking forward to playing it, but once I started to play it, it seemed really cool, and I got my hopes up, and then it let me down because the controls are just useless. I mean, the Top Shot Elite cannot be used as a first-person shooter controller. So it's beyond me why this very nice-looking adventure storyline mode was not made into shooter on rails gameplay. like Resident Evil Darkside Chronicles or the House of the Dead games. It had so much potential, but they made it so that you're walking around with the thumbstick, and you control your aiming by pointing the Top Shot Elite, and there's some games on the Wii that control like this. I can't play those either. When the enemies start surrounding you and flanking you, you really can't maneuver or look around fast enough to actually shoot them. But fortunately, Cabelas Dangerous Hunts 2011 has enough gameplay with the shooting galleries and the survival mode to completely ignore the storyline mode. It totally has the potential to be fun if you could just play it with the regular PS3 controller, so I hope they have a patch that allows you to do that. Then it would be awesome, but as far as I'm concerned, you don't buy these games for a storyline mode, you buy them for the shooting gallery and the survival mode. And that is where Cabelas Dangerous Hunts 2011, when played with the very effective Top Shot Elite, succeeds completely. So watch my review of the Top Shot Elite, our footage inside the Cabelas Hunt Across America tour, and Cabelas North American Adventures. You'll never wander into the scary wilderness without your Cabelas Plastic Top Shot Elite again.
Guess who's on the lunch menu?